Hello, Cancer. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. Cancer, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you so much. Cancer, I'm here with a couple of oracle decks, and we are going to use these oracle decks for the overall energy for the week ahead. And you already know that if you are my Cancer ride or die. If you're always here, clicking, viewing, subscribing, I appreciate you the most. That's why I keep showing up, is because you do. We have a couple of decks here. So the first one is the Dream Ritual Oracle, and then we have Voices of the Souls Oracle is what we're looking at. So if you are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome here. And if you would like to stay, there is a subscription button down in the bottom right hand corner. And yeah, tell me in the comments that you're here and you're new, and I'd love to say hello. All right, let's find out what's going on for you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, and welcome to the Leo full moon, which is today. Tell me how that full moon is for you. Tell me about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. What's going on with Cancer, please? We have reproach. We have secrets, and we have education. Reproach, huh? It feels like somebody here is, how can I say? Reproach is giving me the feeling of something is, how can I say? What I'm trying to say is something is secretive, and you know it's underneath the surface, and it's pissing you off. That's what it feels like. You have incredible reproach about whatever is going on. It's like you know that something is wrong. You feel that something is wrong. It's like you know someone's holding back something or a secret. Somebody is not being truthful with you, and you already know it, because it's your psychic energy, right? We do have card number 12 here, which is education. It feels like you know it in the soul. Like you know your intuition, your spidey sense is tingling here. We do have card number 25, which is a 7. I feel like you're kind of being notified by the universe through downloads, through clarity, that there's something sneaky, some sneaky shits going on here. And I feel like you already know that something's going on, but you just haven't quite come to the place where you understand what exactly is going on. We have secrets. I feel like the secret's going to be revealed because card number 28 is a 10. It's the beginning of something, the beginning of some sort of education. You're going to find out what's under the surface. It's going to come to the surface. And I feel like, I feel like you're really pissed is what it feels like. You're really pissed off that somebody couldn't be honest with you. Whatever it is that's going to be showing up. We've got duality. Oh, there's a good and a bad to everything, right? This could be someone you have actually a pretty good relationship with, and that's why you've got reproach. Because I feel like this is somebody that you're about to see the darker side of. It feels like card number 11 is telling me that you've been getting signs and synchronicities about what's to come or what's been going on. Duality is, card number 11 is 2, right? Duality could be balance, but duality is about something that is, we all have two sides, right? Everybody pins that on Gemini just because they're the twins and says, Gemini is here and there and dark and light, and we're all like that. If we're unhealed, we're all like that. I'm just saying. Yep. Tell me more about Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is this reproach? Tell me about this. Tell me about reproach. Something shady's going on, and you know it, and it's making you irritated. Tell me about reproach. We've got reflect. Okay, so I feel like you are supposed to think before you speak. I want to say that although I feel like it's almost like an animosity, that's what reproach is giving me. It's an animosity that you trusted this person, or you know this person already, and you haven't seen their dark side yet. Sometimes it takes a while to see the dark side of somebody. Now, I don't think it's maybe as dramatic as I'm talking about, but it does feel like you didn't think this person would ever keep that kind of secret from you. Tell me about the secrets, please. We've got commit. Very interesting. Commit and secrets. So it's like this person has committed to not ever letting you know what's going on. That's what that feels like. You are reflecting on the duality. How could this person keep this from me? Everybody has a dark and a light side. That's duality. So I feel like commit to secrets. It's like, even though you know what's going on, isn't that the worst, Cancer? When you know what's going on and then you confront somebody and they continue with the lie. That's what it feels like. You're supposed to reflect and look at all scenarios. If I confront this person, it feels like they are committed to the secret. If I confront them and they don't tell me, then what's my next approach? It feels like the reflection is needed on your behalf here. We do have education. I feel like somebody's going to educate you on what's been going on. It feels like somebody is keeping the secret of someone else who might have been stretching the truth. That's what it feels like. I'm getting this stretching the truth from this person who's doing yoga on this card here. And then we have soul. So I feel like somebody has been stretching the truth. It feels like somebody's going to give you proof. Look, there's a pen and paper here. It's like somebody wrote it down or texted it. Maybe someone's going to show you text. Maybe they're going to show you receipts of some sort. We've got empathy. Oh, interesting. I just love the twists and turns of tarot. You can never assume that something is what it is by one or two cards. You really got to dig in, right? And have your mind open to all of the possibilities of that reading. So it does feel like somebody here is perpetuating the secret. Is it a lie? I don't know. Maybe we'll find that out with tarot. Let's take a look at that. It feels like you're going to find out that somebody is, like, you already figured them out and they're going to be committed to the lie or committed to the secret. Pardon me. Somebody is underestimating your sleuthing ability or your ability to read a room. Read a bitch, right? That's what it feels like. So we've got the soul and education. This is an education of the soul, my friend, to stay with your intuition. Because more often than not, you're right, Cancer. Especially if it comes up in your moon or your rising. I'm not saying that you Cancer suns aren't psychic as well. Like, you probably do have some psychic energy, but that's more of a personality thing. When it's in your moon or in the rising, it's more of a psychic thing. Tell me, it says more of an energy thing. Tell me about reflect and reproach. We've got the World card in the reverse. Ooh, boy. The World card in the reverse. Should I shut this down? Should I close this chapter? Should I cut this person out of my life? It feels like you want to have this person's... you want to call them on their bullshit before you close the door. I think you're reflecting on this, though. The World card in the reverse is unfinished business, but it is also, am I done here? Like, I'm trying to figure out, you're reflecting on the World card. Am I done here? Am I done with this person? Because reproach is a pretty tough word. Like, it feels like you really are close to saying, I'm out. We've got commit, we've got secret, and we've got the world, or we've got the fool. Well, isn't that interesting? Somebody has a secret. Look, if you're in a relationship, there might be someone that knows that somebody might be ending a relationship and is carrying on the facade. The fool. Somebody's committed to the secret of the fool. Somebody's committed to maybe lying, maybe not lying, but maybe keeping it secret, or they think they're keeping it secret about somebody who's having some sort of a new beginning. There's a new door opening here. Somebody might be starting a new job, starting a new relationship. Let's clarify that. We'll get back to that. Tell me more about the soul. I feel like you're gonna, in the end, you're gonna have empathy for this person's duality. I feel like you're gonna realize, look, even I have a dark side. Everybody, every sign has a dark side. We have education and we have soul. Tell me what this is. It's an education of the soul here. It feels like you're a seer, that you can see things in the distance. You can see things before they happen. Feels like you are somebody who has either dreams or you sense things. We do have the Ace of Coins. It feels like somebody is starting brand new here, making a decision. This is to me, that's the Ace of Pentacles. That's a coin, and the Ace of Pentacles is here. To me, that's a decision that's being made here. Empathy and awaken to the empathy. I feel like the reflection in this World card is really important for you. I feel like rather than reacting, that maybe you need to reflect on it a little bit and think about whether you really need a person who would keep a secret from you in your life. We'll find out what that secret is. Tell me about the World card in the reverse. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're not really thinking about it in an emotional way. You're thinking about what's most practical. Do I really trust this person? You're going over the analytics. You're like, I'm going to approach this slowly and carefully. I'm going to go over the analytics. I'm going to make sure that I'm being very practical with my thoughts, with my reflection. We've got the Hanged Man. And so I can get a different perspective. I'm waiting for, like, it's like you're waiting for someone to, like, tell me that I'm wrong. Like you want this person, I think, to prove you wrong. I feel like you're trying to look for a different perspective. That's what the reflection is about. The Hanged Man is definitely reflection. And then we have the Queen of Swords, and then I'm going to whip out the sword. So it feels like here, Cancer, you're making a plan. That's what it feels like here in the beginning of next week. I feel like you already had a feeling that there was a secret or something someone wasn't telling you. And I think that you already know, because that's what it's about, Cancer, for you. You already have a feeling, you already have an inkling, you already have a dream. And the World card being in the reverse, I feel like this Five of Swords is the sword, or I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords is the sword that you're going to use to cut somebody out. But I feel like instead of reacting on that you're reflecting on it with the Hanged Man energy. You're holding back, using your intuition, trying to check within yourself, wondering why you feel so angry about the situation. And I think that if you are feeling angry about the situation when it comes to light, when the secret comes to light, because it feels like with the Fool that it will, I feel like you're justified in it, I want to say, because this is Libra energy, right? It also is Gemini and Aquarius, of course, but in this general reading, but that's Libra energy, that's justice. I feel like whatever you're feeling is justified. I think you know that there's something going down here. Tell me why the Fool is here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Something is about to change, and you know that it is, and somebody's keeping it a secret. Look, I don't know what's going on here. It could be a family secret. It could be a relationship that you're in and someone's not telling you they're leaving. Maybe someone's asking you for a divorce and you don't know it. Like, I'm not saying that your relationship is on the rocks, but there is something hiding here that someone who maybe you have a commitment with, a friendship, maybe a commitment in a relationship. It feels like somebody's committed to keeping some sort of a secret about a new beginning that's going to change everything. Because this is something that is, it's a turning point. It's going to change. Not only is it going to change for them, not only are they making change, but it's going to change your life as well. Tell me about the Wheel. We have the Seven of Cups. And the Three of Swords. It does feel like, look, maybe this isn't happening to you. Maybe it's happening to someone that you know. But it does feel to me that someone is confused about their feelings. They're not really sure if they want to stay or if they want to go. But I feel like something's about to change. There is somebody in your life with this secret that knows about this commitment. They know about this person's commitment to change. Tell me more. Tell me about the secret. The secret could be a child. Maybe there's a child you don't know about. The secret is going to be shocking or surprising. Oh, that's not good. When the surprise or shock comes out as a secret about a commitment and the Knight of Wands shows up, it feels like somebody's having an affair. That's what it feels like. And it doesn't have to be your relationship. It could be somebody else's. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. We have the, somebody wants to come clean. Somebody wants to drop their burdens to tell you what's going on. Now, it feels like, oh, hang on. Just listening to Charlie, hang on. Oh, okay, flip it is what Charlie said. And I was like, flip it? What do you mean flip it? You could be the one who has the secret. Maybe you're the one that has already foreseen that someone you know is going to be leaving their partner, the person that they're best friends with, their job. If it's a partner thing, it feels like it's because of the Knight of Wands. You might be the one holding the secret and might be committed to holding the secret because you will take a secret to the grave, Cancer. You will. Maybe you're reflecting on the reproach that will happen if you divulge the secret. So Charlie said, flip it. So it could be that as well, because I feel like the confusion is coming from the like you're confused about your emotions. If I don't say it, somebody's going to hate me. If I do say it, somebody's going to hate me. Like it feels like there's reproach, right? You know that there's going to be a feeling of reproach. I feel that you know that this big change is coming up for someone, and maybe you're not saying something. Look, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's not you that knows about the change, but it could be someone. It could be someone outside of you that you already know about their situation, and you're keeping it quiet, not saying anything. It feels like there's a secret commitment going on here, is what it feels like. So you might find out about a secret commitment, or this is somebody outside of you who's asked you to keep a secret about them seeing someone else outside of their relationship. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles, please. The Soul. Yeah, I was saying stretching the truth. Education is coming. I feel clarity is coming here because I feel like it's aggravating your soul here. You got to come clean. Tell me about this. You've got the Hermit energy. You've been saying not a word. Got the Four of Swords. And the Two of Wands. So somebody's taking action. There is going to be some action here. And I think it's, it does feel like, you know what it feels like, Cancer? It feels like it comes out, but I don't think that you say it. I think that you're committed to keeping the secret for somebody, but I think I feel like they're found out because the Fool is here with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is about change and a turning point in something. And there is confusing feelings, conflicting feelings here. So it does feel like the new beginning does come. And it feels like this World card in the reverse is telling me that just at the point where you're like, should I say something or should I not? Because I don't want to have the reproach. I don't want people to be angry with me. But I feel like it's causing confliction within you as well. So you're reflecting, trying to figure out, do I say something or do I not? Or do I just mind my business and close the door? So it does feel like possibly something that you know something about. Or maybe you suspected it. Maybe you don't know it. Maybe someone else is keeping the secret. I mean, take it as it resonates for you. I'm trying to find all of the scenarios in which it would, what it would be. Yeah, there's something coming out here. A truth is coming out. After the Eight of Swords here comes the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is, I've made a decision. I finally got to say something. There it is. The message is coming in. The education, right? The education after the Eight of Swords is here. And somebody's been fighting with themselves. So you know what I think it is? The truth is coming out. You're keeping the secret for somebody, but I feel like they're about to blow their own cover. I want to say, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. And I feel like, there's a bunch of changes going on, and the Fool is here, and it's been confusing. But I feel like somebody's about to have a broken heart. And I don't think you're breaking anybody's heart. For some of you, you could have a broken heart. If your relationship is good and stable and wonderful, but if you have a sinking feeling that something else is going on behind the scenes, this might resonate in a different way for you. I'm just going to leave this right here. I'm going to stop talking for now. I'm going to leave this right here. Thank you so much, Cancer, for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back, of course, because I'm always back. You guys take care. Bye-bye.